I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
What the hell is this? Woo! Oh, Jesus!
The child is inside. Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
Ow.
It's about time.
Every time I hit one, every time I did, I got hit.
What is this thing?
It's a good question. Crazy thing.
I detect magic within the glowing cubes.
Okay. Oh, I missed. Here we go. Ow! Stop hitting me with your big balls. Oh, I gotta wait for this stupid thing to rotate all the way around. No, you can hit it in the background. Oh, that's cool. Ow! Oh my god. Ah! Okay, this is not good. Getting owned.
How mindless.
Now probably the real boss. Yup, here it comes. Haha, look at this!
The guardian of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Says the talking book.
Oh, I can't hit it? Oh god. Ah, you fuckhead. Wait, what? Maybe I have to hit it with magic only. Where am I? I just get crushed against the wall. Oh, Jesus! I don't know, I can't hit it. What do I do?
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Kaine!
I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! Now hold still and die already!
The cube man. He doesn't care, he just rebuilds. Okay. La 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 la. Hello, Huli. How you doing?
How did you find us?
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Fuck off, book.
Kaine, the glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm gonna kill this thing my way!
There we go. Okay. She keeps hitting the cubes, it doesn't do anything. La 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 la. Oh boy.
This should prove interesting.
Okay. Gotta hit the corners. This is pretty interesting, this boss. Unique. A unique puzzle boss. Whittling it down. Ow! Almost. Finish it. We did it. Do. Pretty easy boss. The hell? Is that a mask? Yes, it is a mask. Oh my god, it's a Zelda ripoff! Ha ha ha! It was a complete Zelda ripoff! Da 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 da! Wow. That was great. Zelda ripoff reference. Prince! My leaf, have you any idea of the trouble we've... Oh, the royal mask! Our people have suffered since the king's death. I was too young to bridge the gap between our people and other civilizations. Huh. Hello, Chris B. How are you today? Good to see you. Saitama is asking if they could tip me. They don't have a verified PayPal account, but they've been following for 8 months. I mean, Saitama, the problem is it's a liability. I guess the question I asked you is, why can't you verify your PayPal account? So many have, you know. Unless you're saying are you having issues doing it or something? Anyway, let's continue. Trade has come to a halt. We lack food and water, and the people despair for it. This mask is an emblem of the king. With it, I can project a strong image to other lands, and our people can be prosperous once more. My prince. Rules do not exist to bind you, they exist so you may know your freedoms. Right, that's what they were saying earlier. Those are the words of the previous king, my father. Now that I have his mask, I believe I can ascend to the throne. Is this correct? Of course, hail, all hail the new king. I apologize to you, my foreign friends, for all of your hardships. I swear that my new position as the king of Facade, I shall grant whatever you desire. Please, what is it that I can do for you?
Oh, no, that's all right. We were just happy to help.
Speak your desire and I may see it done.
I believe the regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
A splendid idea.
Very well. But my king, this cannot be. Our people have long memories. We shall never forget the debt we owe you, no matter how hard the times. Such is the way of the masked people. And thus we shall grant your request. Still, that alone cannot repay our debt to you. Please accept this. The one-handed sword Rebirth.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
Thank you, Fura. I am sorry for all I put you through. It's not a problem. Okay. It looks like you might have a side quest or something.
Do you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
Of course they don't. The foul disease that claimed my father's life.
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
I fear everything we tried ended in failure.
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
Pardon me, but what are these sealed verses?
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
Alright, and that's it. Now the thing is, now we can actually talk to the people in the town, right? And do, like, buy stuff. One moment, please. Can I ask you to visit us again? To return as friends.
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
Of course. Thank you, I promise to be careful. Alright. Dark wall magic? Erect a magical defensive barrier charged to increase the size of the wall. Interesting. What is this, this weapon that they gave me? Rebirth? It's better. It is better. Yeah, see? It's actually considered a very light weapon. To give it a shot and see what it is. Alright, let's see.
I'm worried about Yona.
Look at this thing. It's a ring. A sharp ring. We're so weird. I've never seen anyone fight with a big metal ring before. I should check on these vendors and see if there's anything that I want to get before we leave. A grocery store. Do I want any of these? Probably not. Oh, actually, do I need berries? It says I have 5 already, though. Maybe that's enough. I don't remember how many I needed for that collection quest. I needed berries, wheat, and something else. Can't remember. Berries, wheat, and something else. Why no platinum vest lately? I wore platinum vest last night. It was the last vest I actually wore. That's why I'm not wearing it today. Well, Chomsky Honk just hit me $4.20 and basically says, thanks for all the laughs over the years. I heard that your livelihood might be at risk, and I hope it's not true because they want content for many years to come. Hey, listen, I want to be here too. I don't want to have to leave Twitch. I don't want to have to try to do something completely different than what we've been doing for the last 4.5 years since I became a full-time streamer. But I also don't control Twitch's partnership program. So, the fact that it's gone, you know, it's your support that's going to keep me going, and thank you for that. I appreciate that. Chris B also is here, tipped me $4.20, says, let's get Bill and Popsicolo together and do a retro replay of Ultimate Alliance 1. Oh, God. Remember that? Remember Ultimate Alliance 1? I played it a long time ago. I'm so old, that playthrough. A crystal... Clay, Amber, Wool, and Wolfhide. I wonder if I need some of these for a collection quest or something. Thank you very much, Chris B, for the tip. I appreciate that, man. Okay. There were 2 other vendors, weren't there? There was a weapons vendor somewhere? Don't remember where. I think there's a weapons vendor. And there was a regular item vendor who sold, like, healing items, I think. I gotta find them, though. Careful, don't fall in. Where the hell are they? Habib Gaming is enjoying the playthrough. Thank you, Habib. I am as well. Not down here, I guess. Go higher up. Oh, God! I jumped right in. I took the plunge.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
You buffoon. Where are the vendors? There's one over there. Is it the one I already went to, though? Yeah, that's the fruit vendor. Maybe the other vendors are near the entrance? Probably. Thank you, Tom Willis Show. He says, sorry to hear about the partnership situation, but glad that I'm still going. Thank you. What's an appropriate tip for a waiter waitress? I mean, I've heard many, many different schools of thought on this. Some people just say, oh, a flat 10%. Personally, I think that's too little. Like, if you're spending $50 and you're only tipping 5, I like, usually when I go out, I usually will tip around $7 to $10, regardless of where I'm going or what I ate or whatever. I'll usually tip around $7 to $10. Let's see here. There's a bunch of seeds. Freesia bulb, huh? Oh, fertilizer. I'll buy 1 fertilizer since I don't have it. Yeah, if I'm going to like dinner or whatever and I'm eating out, I'll usually tip $7 to $10, and it depends on the quality of the service that I get. If I get really good service, I'll tip more. Or if the service is kind of standard, I'll usually at least at a minimum tip 7. So it really depends. If I eat a really expensive meal somewhere in a rarity, then I'll tip more. Oh, here's the Strange Things shopkeeper, but they won't sell to me. Yeah, they won't sell for some reason. Maybe that's for a quest later. You're looking for a weird thing. I don't know where the weapon guy went, but at the same time, I just got a new weapon, so maybe I don't want to, I don't really want to do that, so. Alright, let's save up. Yeah, see, exactly right. Someone just said $7 on a $60 bill is not a good tip. You're right. If it's, like I said, if I'm a more expensive meal, then I'll tip higher, but usually I don't spend that much. Usually, on average, you go out, you're not going to spend $60 on a meal, right? Okay. Alright, I guess we're done here. We're out of here. Okay. What inspired me to start content creation? Back in 2008, I was getting back into console gaming for the first time in many years because I quit being a competitive Street Fighter player, and I wanted something else to do as my hobby. And I started playing like a bunch of console games, including games like Blue Dragon, Tales of Vesperia, Mass Effect, stuff like that. And during the course of the year that I was playing all these games, I was going to YouTube to try to get some help with various games where I got stuck. Like in Lost Odyssey, there was an optional super boss, and I didn't know how to beat it. So I was going to YouTube, and all I could find were just wordless tutorial videos and stuff. Like basically nothing that had any personality to it. It was more like, oh, here's a bland walkthrough, rather than, oh, here's someone who's actually like step-by-step explaining how to do something or giving any kind of personality to what they were doing. Now, I was inspired by people like Angry Video Game Nerd to make videos with little to no experience and little to no budget, because I didn't have any money to put any production value into anything. So I just started.
They are absurd.
Oh God, he's gonna talk
I don't think
now.
they're absurd.
Oh,
Those rules are important to the masked people.
you don't say.
I do. And I think
Damn.
it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy, I'm not a kid, you know.
Hey, less talking, more walking.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so I was basically inspired by Angry Video Game Nerd, seeing someone who had no production budget at all make videos that got super popular on the internet. I was like, he can do it, I can do it. So I just hooked up a camera, started recording while I was playing games, and just started doing random commentary over it. And it took off. It became popular. It was just a hobby. I never intended to ever do it as a job or anything like that. It was just dicking around. But then it ended up growing exponentially within the 2 years that I kind of did it for fun. And the next thing you know, I got laid off from my office job and I need something to do. So I started trying to monetize my videos, and the rest is history. That's how I got started. I don't know, guys. Some people are asking me, can I still use emotes? To my knowledge, my emotes are still there for me, but I don't know if they're going to go away or not. I don't know how it works. Okay. Any plans to watch the MK movie on demand? Probably not. I just don't want to spend any money on it. If I had access to it, you know, without spending money, sure, but I'm not going to spend money to see it. Hello, hey there, babe. How are you? Okay. Plum Girl says, it's funny, I remember when face cams were becoming the norm, it felt so weird. Now it's weird to rewatch old playthroughs with no facial reaction. Right, keep in mind, the whole entire time that I was doing playthroughs all the way up to 2017. So we're talking 2008 to 2017. I didn't regularly use face cam. The only time that I was regularly using it was like a horror game or Dark Souls, and that was it. A chicken's egg hidden behind there. Save up. Okay. Hello, Kagome. How you? How's it going? What was my first time ever? I worked at a fast food place in a mall that was supposed to be health food. So like salads, panini sandwiches, yogurt, stuff like that. Frozen yogurt. Select an option. Discard or do nothing. Oh. It looks like everything died. Right? Did these plants die? I guess because I was off doing missions, these plants died. I didn't say ever stick around to water them, and they're all dead now. Well, that sucks. Okay.
Yona?
Oh, hey.
How are you feeling?
That Beaver Eats Taco Bell says, say hello to me. Hello to me. There you go.
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Ah.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Sure, I'll stay.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
There you go. Spend a day with your sister. Why not? Why not? I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him, 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 can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless and his lips slowly flutter. What is going on here? What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase? I can almost make it out. It starts with an S and then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream? Dream? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Okay, then. The next morning.
Just a dream.
Tom Woodless Show, I tend to agree with you. He said, it doesn't make sense that I lost my Twitch partnership. I'm basically less problematic than a ton of people on Twitch, and I even have my own set of rules, you know, to keep things in line and that they don't go crazy. You know, I agree with you. And again, they won't tell me. I asked last week on Wednesday. It is now Tuesday of the following week. So almost a full week has passed, and they absolutely refuse to give me any information. They apparently can just do whatever they want. They don't care about the repercussions. They don't care if they ruin your life, they ruin your livelihood. They're like, whatever. So, like I said, it sucks, but I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it. I'm going to move forward positively. Thank you guys for being supportive. Thank you to everyone who already contributed today. I really appreciate that. I hope we can hit the tips goal for this stream. We got a ways to go. Thank you so much for the support over the last week. Let's keep going. And let's keep having fun with games, all right? All right.
Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Okay.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
The hell's she talking about?
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say.
This is exactly what happened in his dream.
It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
So she had the same dream.
I'm ready to make that stew anytime.
I don't think we have the ingredients for it, right? I think we have the berries, but she thinks she needed wheat, and I don't think we have the wheat to make it. Yeah. Okay. See you later, Habib Gaming. Thanks for chilling today, man.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
I'm gonna probably ask about the Forest of Myth. Let's save up. So I currently have 9,750 gold. I'm trying to get over 18,000 to get that heavy weapon. I don't know if I'm ever gonna raise enough. It seems pretty ridiculous. Unless I just do grindy side missions, which I don't feel like doing. Okay. I'm doing alright today, Kate. Thank you for asking. I'm enjoying the game. How's my family? My family is good. Thank you for asking. That Beaver Eats Taco Bell was the person who asked that. Is my wife feeling better about the Twitch situation? I mean, initially she was very upset. She didn't know what was going to happen. Now we've been a week and things are okay for now. Let's put it that way. Things went well this week, raising tips and everything. So, at least for the short term, we're okay, but we just don't know what's going to happen long term. And what can you do, right? It's always a feeling of uncertainty and nervousness, and there's nothing we can do until we see what's really going to happen. So.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Okay. Dearest Popola, I hope the letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, empty dream, curse, dream, evil dream, words. Dream, and dream, someone dream.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
What the fuck?
Who's it from?
Dream!
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Okay. So I guess we're going to the Forest of Myth now. Another area that we saw on the map but weren't able to access until now. Okay. Who knew that, what's his name? What's the name of the developer of this game? Yarrow or whatever? Who knew that he was into Minecraft YouTubers so much? I didn't know that he would like Dreams content so much. Wow. Very nice. How long was I together with Kat before I married her? Let's think about this. We lived together for over a year before we got married, and then technically, I guess we were together. I guess I'd have to do the math. I would say roughly a year. So, roughly between like a year and a half, 2 years before we got married. Okay. Of course, now people will be pulling out calendars and counting days. No, he's off by this and this and this and doing conspiracy theories. I'm just talking from the top of my head. This is not accurate, 100% accurate data. You know, you fucking fact check it and look like a fucking jackass. They're fucking idiots. That's how they are. Okay. Okay. North, the northern exit. I don't think I have anything to turn in for missions or anything. Like, I guess I could check quickly in the town, but I don't think that I have any stuff to turn in for side quests. I got some more berries, that's good. I needed wheat, but I don't think I ever got any. Yeah. I don't think I have enough mutton for this. Ah! Out of the way, kid.
Please get...
Yeah, see, not enough for that. She sells shit now, but I don't think there's any side quests to turn in here. Mutton! Fresh mutton! What does this guy want?
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
Oh, it's another side quest, right?
I don't think so. Why? Is something wrong?
When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the village? Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see it from a mile away.
An odd hat? He wears a Sonic hat.
Okay.
Here you go.
If I see him, I'll let him know his father is worried about him.
Okay. I'm gonna assume he's probably out in the world and you have to find him. I'm not gonna go this way. Maybe he's to the north in the Forest of Myth. I don't know. We'll see. Do I like Hennessy and Coke? I've never had Hennessy in my entire life. I don't know what Hennessy tastes like. So I can't answer that question. Maybe I would like it, but I've never had it. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there something with the bar? Where's the bar? Remember there was a mission to have both girls sing at the bar? Maybe I could do that now. Whoa.
That's 3 medicinal herbs, 3 berries, and 3 royal ferns.
Yeah, I don't think I ever found the royal ferns.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
The hell are these? The new merchant in town.
Some guy in Seafront wants to become a big-time trader. Whatever works, I guess. He's waiting by the port over there.
No, I'm not going to Seafront. Fuck that.
Come back whenever you have a free minute.
Case says, I was rewatching your Bioshock 1 playthrough. I'm wondering if you'll replay Bioshock Infinite. Maybe. I mean, keep in mind, we're about to do a retro replay event where people are going to nominate a playthrough from 2015 or older. And Bioshock Infinite definitely qualifies for that. So.
Which job should I give you first?
Fisherman's Gambit.
An old-timer in Seafront is looking for help.
Seafront?
I wrote...
I didn't even mean to do that. I did it by accident. Oops. Well, now she won't give me another mission until I do it, and I'm not going there, so. Okay. I'm gonna try a multiplayer add-on for the new Resident Evil. I don't, maybe? If it's free and it's included with the game, I don't see why I shouldn't try it. I'm not saying I'm gonna play it at length and enjoy it, but I might give it a shot just to see what the hell it is, right? Okay. What's this? Isn't this the guy who I delivered? Oh, it's the package guy.
We're all set with your delivery.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Hope everything went smooth. He can be a little weird to strangers, but he's a good guy at heart.
Yeah, well, he's dead now because that giant boss wrecked the whole town.
Anyway, I've got a little something for you.
1,400 gold for that one. Okay. Well, at least I got a reward for it. I forgot about it. Yes, Fallout 3 would be eligible for this retro replay. It would be. Because it's been a long time since I played Fallout 3. I don't think I ever even played Fallout 3 Direct Capture, did I? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ho 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 ho. Ride the ball, ride the ball. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, no, it's a full playthrough. The retro replay event is a full playthrough of whatever is chosen. It'll be a marathon to start the playthrough, but then it will continue on as a full playthrough at a later date. Charge!
Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
Why was he blinded with rage? Okay. La 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 la. Whoa, okay, here's another new area. The Forest of Myth. There's a guy just sitting there chilling. La 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 la.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Such cheek. Alright, let's save up. Okay. So what is all this shit? What's this? Berries! Delicious berries! Sap? Just suck the sap right out of the tree. Put your lips right up to it and suck it right out of the bark. Yummy. Look at this guy.
Beware.
What the hell?
Beware the words.
What on earth? Where is it decided what game I'll play? Here's what we're going to do. Alright, in the next week, on my forums, I'm going to set up a thread. People are going to be able to go over there and nominate any game that I played from 2015 or older, with a few exceptions, like Skyrim and GTA 5 I would rule out, and or any game that I've already replayed in the last, 5 years, those would be exempt. But basically, people will start nominating, and the games that are most nominated after, say, like a week or two, we're going to form a poll. People are going to vote on that poll. That poll will then determine what game will actually be the Retro Replay winner. And then we're going to do a marathon-style stream near the end of May, where I'm going to play that game for like 7 straight hours and get a good chunk into the playthrough of it to get the playthrough kickstarted. Okay? That's how it's going to work.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Does he mean dream?
Those who dream.
That's what I just said.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Uh-oh. Weiser's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at DSP and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught this were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. Well, that sucks ass. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
See here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Before the mayor could confirm DSP's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage!
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like the tip pop-up messages are not working. The tips are coming through, but the tip pop-up messages are not working. I don't know why. I wonder if, like, I'm logged out of Stream Elements or something. I don't know what's going on. No, I just refreshed it. Like, there was no pop. I just got a tip. There's no pop-up for this tip, right? I don't know what's going on because I haven't changed anything, and the tips are coming through, so obviously they work. But there's no pop-ups right now. I don't know what's going on. If something broke or something? It wasn't me. Yeah. Anyway, Oro Turtle has tipped me again another $23. Thank you very much, Oro Turtle. I appreciate that. Okay. So if you add 23, that would make it, we're at $155 in tips for today's stream. So far. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, why the pop-ups aren't working. They were working earlier today. We saw pop-ups earlier today, right? I don't know what the hell's going on anymore, man. I don't even know how I would fix that. I got it all set up. It's all set up right there. I mean, weird. I don't know. Let me just confirm that everything is working with these tips. Let me just confirm quickly. Weird stuff. No, these tips are verified. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, look, there it is. I'm just gonna take a quick. Everything's good. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep counting it. I don't know why pop-ups are not coming up specifically for a few different tips, but whatever. Thank you very much, Oro Turtle. I appreciate that. What on earth? Okay. Now let's continue on. So, before the mayor could confirm DSP's suspicion, he exploded with rage. Ridiculous, preposterous, completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who DSP has seen and what they had discussed since the coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
DSP and Weiss racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride. Okay.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Now he's insulting the narrator. What the hell?
Demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
What on earth? The anger created by his harsh words bled over to DSP like a contagion. Wait, said DSP suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? That villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something about dreams, or what the hell was it? A sheep, cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few minutes of thought, DSP's face lit up. I remember those who dream, that's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at DSP. That sounds right, he said, as a straight sheet of paper floated to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was that last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call death dream. I mean, I'm the mayor, it's my job to protect people for what comes along. I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I tried to escape. For my very first moment, I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, and I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. Whew. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. It was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. My village was beautiful, he said to no one. Oh, I already read that. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked the color out of all of our lives. I want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. DSP nodded in agreement. Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said DSP, just ask. Hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The Grimoire looked from DSP to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire, Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in the dream without your knowing of it, but yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? Oh. The mayor slowly raised his head, Realization dawning on his face. My God, he said, you're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. You can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We're just eager to you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He almost forgot what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called it the departing forms of DSP and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As DSP slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw the man once before, he thought, but where? DSP's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd be confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him, and the mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction. And moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he would focus to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything that he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proven to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion, unhindered by either terrain or physical effort. He spent most of his time urging DSP to pick up the pace and grumbling about the slow process. Finally, after Weiss wondered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, DSP snapped. Okay, Weiss, come here for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. DSP leaned against the tree and tried to stretch his knots off from his back, and the stupid forest is so big, he muttered to himself. The words tumbled from his mouth. The cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared in a volume that rattled his teeth. DSP slapped his hands over his ears and tried to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? DSP could see that Weiss was moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then when DSP's ears suddenly were ready to tear from his head and were running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he moved his hand from his mirror and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree! Shaka, 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 as the insect cacophony dimmed into other decibel, DSP began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. Oh, it is lacking. 2 is ideal, 3 is dangerous. What is it? My pages, is it a riddle? I guess so. I'm in it sort of force, so maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. When I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret, a seesaw, or how should I know? A secret. Everyone focused what Weiss had left him to ask. The DSP decided to give only an answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects dropped instantly as it began and the forest parted. The orange undergrowth parted. DSP like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest anthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. And please, passing the test. DSP moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but he gave even deeper cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said DSP after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet that you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where the path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves racing to clear the forest spring. Smiling, DSP picked up a small rock and started skimming across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable because each time that the rock touched the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. Wow, the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring. The ripples it left behind came together to form words. I entered through the window and break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss did not answer it. DSP grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I entered through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, rendering a shimmered rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, Weiss said softly, I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried DSP, Weiss from his gaze, pulling Weiss from his gaze, or waving Weiss from his gaze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? DSP walked over and pounded on the door. After a moment of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape and his face was obscured by mist. A DSP began, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, and end at night with 3. Who am I? DSP tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. We wish to engage the man in conversation, so why it seems like we must answer the riddle? I suppose to DSP, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but at night I end with 3. What am I? 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon. At the end of the night, I have 3. What am I? A man. The mist is off with the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried DSP. The small man shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know, now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? It'll make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel, and he slammed the door behind him as DSP watched mist seep from the ground and envelop the cottage, erasing it from all existence. When DSP and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. He lifted his hand, grasped DSP's, and pumped it so fiercely he threatened to dislodge it from the socket while the right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I don't think I'll ever see you again. DSP withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, and at least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as DSP filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down to the forest ground and fell asleep. DSP cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. DSP and the mayor obediently reclined on the grassy earth. Oh my god. We almost done with this segment? I hope so. Alright. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss, there's words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute, therefore the words fell asleep, then fall asleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy and their breath slowing. This is the first time the game in the mayor, the first time I felt tired since I was in prison here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. The night they had slept for an hour or a year, when they awoke, they had found slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear they had awakened from their dream. DSP shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in a wild, odd voice. We did it. I'm back. He blinked, and then again, is not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea what this means. The Death Dream was spreading to our village, and I wanted to. Well, I thought that I would figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case, and I caught this disease and became trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand and collapsed back to earth, and he stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, and glanced at DSP and shrugged without a word. The young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor with a wry smile on his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on steady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream, so I have to save them. And the mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree at the center of the village, bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's a guardian to our village history and memory. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should go and we should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. The legend said our tree is home to a powerful magic known as the sealed verse. DSP and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed that the goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss. This is certainly a stroke of luck, and the three of them said their goodbyes. The DSP mentioned the strange man who had given the third riddle, one of the mysterious words that left within. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. And what world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too. DSP tried to keep a straight face, but failed, and the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I hear that there's some kind of illusion created by the Death Dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. DSP gave the mayor a nod and a smile, and inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong with the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? The riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, my God. Yeesh, that was pretty ridiculous, but we got through it.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Holy shit.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark execution magic obtained. Summon magical spikes from the ground. Oh, that was from the tutorial, remember? The tutorial had that at the beginning of the game where you could have the spikes on the ground. Okay. Let's get rid of Dark Hand and let's do that. It's called Dark Execution. Make sure I got all the right words equipped, right?
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me.
So that was the verse we were trying to get, huh?
It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Okay. Are we done? I think it's telling us to leave now. I'd rather explore, though. Is there other stuff here? I see there's other stuff to do here. Let's take a look around. Who's this?
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Oh, crap. Oh, I just received a tip. I will shout that out in a moment. Enter the villager's dream. Oh, no!
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
You've got to be kidding me.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
We gotta do this again? Oh, no! Dude, I'm not reading this. Fuck that. Fuck this. Fuck you. 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 I'm not reading your fucking bullshit. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not reading this shit. Okay. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this, fuck this. Fuck this, fuck this. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Game over. Alright, very nice. Ha ha! Game over! Game over! I got a game over screen. I got a fucking game over screen.
Now I can find. This is what I know.
Game over. Game over, man. Game over. Game over screen. Game over. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright. Anyway. I got a tip and I want to make sure it's real. There's no text, there's no text along with it. So that's why I want to give a quick look at it. Let's see here. What on earth? Oh. Game over, man! Game over! Good lord. Game over. Alright, it is a legit tip from Rebel Rising. Shout out to Rebel Rising for a $50.02 tip. $50.02. Let's get that up on the leaderboard here, because that is the biggest tip of the day. Getting that top tip spot by mere sense. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that does mean that we did hit our tips goal for this stream. Thank you very, very much for that. I appreciate that very much. All right. I think what we'll do, since I actually am going to have to pay attention to the stupid text, which is really dumb, I'm going to have to save, and then we're going to have to come back and focus on this. I want to keep getting game overs. Let's save up. Okay. Good lord. All right.